Okay, thank you so much. Actually, it's all about Africa and our culture. And as you can see, this is my first time, the environment alone should tell you something. So wait for me to hear more from us. Actually, we are here with our Togbe. Our Togbe. My officer will explain more about Togbe for you in English language. So let me hand over everything so that you do the introduction before we continue.
Well. Welcome to Always the African Question and then the Borderless Africa platform. We seek to let the African in Africa and Africans in diaspora know what is going on in Africa and what must be done in Africa from day to day. Today we find ourselves in where in Ve, we find ourselves in Gbordome. Ve Gbordome. Yes, what is happening in Ve Gbordome? We had a hint. Someone sang to us that there is a festival celebration going on in Ve Gbordome. So we should quickly make a swift thing and look at it. Well, we were just around, so we decided to come and realize the case. We have a conversation with Togbe of the area. Togbe, welcome to us. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Togbe, I think it will be the best for you to introduce yourself. Tell us the name, who you are, and then we'll pick it up from there.
Thank you so much for the giving opportunity. I'm much grateful for your coming. Before I speak, tradition is tradition. What must be done must be done. In my hands is kola nut.
Okay.
If you care to take some, have a bite.
Yeah, Nigeria now.
You bring scholar.
Yeah,
Next slide, please.
Thank you, thank you.
Say,
yo, I'm Togbe. The kind of Togbe I am is not the political Togbe. Yeah. I am the head of spiritual affairs of the traditional and the traditional. We have our Togbe or Tabu, which is the supreme god of the Ve. And then the supreme god have his subdivisions, who he calls as armies to work with them. And I happen to be in charge of one of the armies, which is called the Kumnam. It is a war god of the Ve people. He is in charge of the war affairs of the Ve people. He's a warrior, a warrior too. So most people call me Togbe. Back at the university, they thought I am a gazetted thing, a gazetted chief. I am proud to announce today to people who love to care or who care to know that I am Togbe Kumnam, the second, a spiritual divine priest of the Ve traditional people, of the traditional area, in charge of the war god Togbe Kumnam.
Togbe, thank you very much for this insightful introduction. Actually, this is the first time I'm actually getting this. Yeah. If whosoever knows, you know very well that I'm quite related to you. And for some time now, we have been so close. But today, you have enlightened me as well as those who are viewing us from afar, from both Africa and outside Africa. All right. Now, Togbe, when you say Togbe, what does Togbe mean? Why must there be Togbe in the Ve tradition? I mean,
Oh yeah. Far back from the Hebrew land, because always migrated from the Hebrews. We have our origin from that pigment. We move through several places, the route down to where we are currently residing. And these gods I mentioned, the Kagbo and the have its origin just as the Osiris in the old Egyptian empire. The Volta and Po, gods. I will not elaborate on that for now. So these gods migrated with our family to their current place. They are not gods that somebody go out of excitement buy with his money to worship. They emerged with us. They were born with us. Therefore, our culture and tradition cannot pick out our worship because as people we are born with it. Back to your question, Togbe Kumnam is a war god. When you come to tradition, African tradition, every sector have his own superior who take charge of that ministerial affair. So you have gods of the rivers who takes charge of the river affairs, gods of the land who take charge of farming, harvest, and all that. Then we have gods of war who have accepted that as humans, conflict is inevitable. And to protect his own, they have to give that aspect of life to a deity, a divine deity who will take charge in terms of what? War, to fight for his own. So Togbe Kumnam happened to be one of these fortunate and blessed affinities which we have in the very traditional Africa. So as the people, war is the last stage we run away from, because a little boy from Ve is as mightier as an army commander. So that is what English does that. And just not fight, but make sure that his children will not be in prison. His children will not be in captivity or slavery.
Yes.
That is what he does.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for this nice very loud explanation. Okay. So far, we are grateful for what you have told us now. Now, to continue, normally, my meeting knowledge in every language, when I hear the word topic, then it means an old man. An old man who maybe cannot walk, an old man who maybe cannot talk, an old man who has lost his teeth, an old man who has become so wrinkled with grey hairs all over. We call them topic. Here you are, very young, in fact, handsome, vibrant young man coming to me. Now, my question is, how do you feel?
It's not an easy task as you can see it clearly yourself. Come here these few days to see the trouble on my head and the stress involved. But it is a call. When we say Tom, his father, and say Bui, or in our language, when we say Togbe, it simply means a father who intercedes on behalf of his children who come in the case of trouble. Someone who have a key to life can lead people through to see light. There are people who refers to as well, Togbe. Most of the times when we say Togbe, people with grey hair who signify knowledge, wisdom, and intense understanding is who we refer to as Togbe. So when you have the calling, when you are blessed to have this divine calling, which you call the divine blessings from the divinities, then you gain that title called Togbe, whether young or old. It's more easy to be in this position, dealing with humanities that are even older than you, bringing issues that you never have an experience with, and then interceding in other people's life for betterment and then protection comes with a whole lot of troubles. But when you are called, you don't have any stress.
Well, thank you very much. I have some few more questions from you. I wish you have enough time because I can see that people are just looking at
They are waiting for us.
I'll plead that you just give us. This is not an education to me. This is to the whole world. Now, Togbe, when I go on social media, I see people dressed almost like you. Almost. Not like you, but almost like you. telling people, come, I'll give you money. Come, if you want to have big penis, excuse me, I'll do for you. Come, if you want to live long, I'll do for you. Come, if you want to have power, you want to see rich, you want to do this, come, I'll do for you. Now, you appear similar, not the same of them, similar to them. What is the difference?
Thank you, Officer Mr. Sultan. I want to sound this clear to anyone who had the opportunity to come across my feed.
Yes.
I am not after numbers because I don't know what number will give me. Back at 2007, when the boss first visited me, they came in the form of a millipede carrying a palm fruit, a ripe palm fruit on their head. Millipede carrying a palm fruit on the head. That was a sign. I saw them walking to me. Now, since then, I have noticed certain changes in my life. I was at age 14 when I first experienced this. And just after college, the bigger picture came in. Now, worship and spirituality is a different thing. Someone can be worshiping and may not know the secrets towards spirituality. To me, I don't know what powers will prompt such people to call people to come for money. Maybe some people have it.
Yeah.
But to me, if you want me to explain to you tradition, or tell you tradition, it's a build-up. When you build it up and you get to the top, and you have the understanding, then your mind gathers around all the things you are doing. Why do we do this? Why do we appease the rivers? Why do we pray to this at this particular time? Why do we call the stars? Why do we have the Ifa? What does the Ifa stand for? The understanding of what we do, the food we grow, what we eat, how we dress, our heritage. Then you have the light of what spirituality is about. So it's not about abracadabra. I've been telling people, if you want to come to me, Togbe Kumnam, and then you have some kind of magic, it doesn't work that way. It's a build-up. I will let you know why I found myself here and the things that are working for me. If you want to follow it, you follow it. I believe in sacrifices, pleads, appeasing the gods, hard work, praying for fortune, and then seeking the truth of humanity. There are codes to life, and when you walk into the court of wisdom and you know this is what life is about, it's only then that you'll be different. Not until then, we are all normal human beings. The only difference between me now and me then, who you first know, is that I got to know certain things by myself and by the Spirit. Nobody taught me. It is a gift. But to call somebody that come, bring 1 CD and come for 30 Ghana, bring 2 CD for 2 million. If you come to me, I cannot do something. I've never seen it anywhere because I'm working myself. Whoever works, eats. And whoever seeks, fights. I have no trouble with anybody's worship. But where I stood now as an African believer is where I'm going to live and join the ancestors.
Okay, Togbe, thank you very much. It means that maybe they have that line where they can call people to come and then they'll do magic, money will pop up. But for you and what you believe, you don't think that is it. You believe that when you work, you do.
When you ask for fortune, doors can open. When you see that what is happening is above the reasoning of human, the understanding of human, you seek the help of the gods. You appease them, you pray, you look at the Ifa, if possible, offer sacrifices, and then doors open.
Okay, thank you very much. Your explanations are clear. I got it. Now, I have one more question for the traditional side. Then we will take another scribe. Okay, Today is a celebration. What are we celebrating?
Thank you. Thank you. Today, in short, the festivity is all about the new yam rituals. Yam in the forest is crowned as king of all crops. We have several crops that we eat and grow, and we cannot go one by one celebrating all for our survival. So we pick the king, which is yam, and then we make sure annually when new yam emanates, we gather the family, we gather relatives, we gather loved ones, we offer sacrifice of thanksgiving, and then we eat the first fruits in the year. The first fruit in the year. So yam is just signifying, or is just leading all other plants as we welcome again a new harvest. So it's a sign of joy, merrymaking, entertainment, and then thanksgiving of what? A new harvest. So that is what we are doing. Food is not only what satisfies us, but it's a medicine. And we believe that when we celebrate this plant, one, its seeds will never finish on our land. Secondly, it can save as what? Medicine in case of difficulties. If you all don't know the way, we now need to do follow, we now need to go by higher. Okay.
Okay, actually, Togbe is busy now because people are waiting for him. We only have 2 minutes to finish. But before then, even the question you just answered, I was asking because the land is good. I could see what's the name, plantain all over the places, but there's a young festival, and I was even asking outside that why not plantain festival? But I could see, so wisdom is working over here. So if you can ask your last question.
We'll go. My last question.
Okay.
From
I hope that's going to be the last one.
yeah, that's assume. Now, from my view, in some time past, we know that people who actually indulge in these traditional belief and these things happens to be people who actually, excuse me to say, maybe have nothing to do. People who maybe they were captured from their childhood and they have nothing to do with education or anything. They engage in this. They engage in such acts. All right. Now, Togbe, you speak the foreign language so fluently, and your submissions prove that you are very educated and with a sound mind. For me, I would like to know a little about your education.
Yeah.
So that the world will know that it is not only the illiterates who practice this, but even the educated also have insight. Maybe this one. Thank you.
Very nice one. I really did my teaching capacity.
Yes.
Education is as old as man. Education existed long ago, where our forefathers with their kids learn what their fathers dance through observation, education, practice. It's only now that education is wide, polished, garnished, that you all see it to be so formal. Education existed since there were craftsmen here and there, blacksmiths, basket weavers, the canoe, making certifications. In fact, I went through the basic school, climbed up to secondary, to the teacher training, and then now I am pursuing my first degree in physical education, health, sports and recreation at University of Winnipeg. So, life to me is a continual process of refinement towards perfection. I'm never going to stop learning till I am close to perfection. Because as it stands, human problems are coming.
Sure.
COVID is just gone. Maybe COVID will come, COVID will come, COVID 20, COVID 24, COVID 30 might come. As humans, we are trying to see if it's possible to live close to what we all are enclaved to the God who lives forever. And if possible, we should be immortals, where death will not be part of us. That is what we are all trying to gain. And also to make sure that we clear the doubt of our originality. Because as God created every race, it's not stupid. Every race have a purpose to be born. And I believe the black melanin in our skin is created for a purpose. And we cannot define our culture ignoring our worship and their spirituality. So that is why.
Yeah, actually, that was the last question. But
No.
I mean, to everyone.
The last question. The last question.
No.
Let them hold on. We have him now.
Okay.
The last question. Okay. Now, my last question. You are a youth, very youthful. Okay, and you are into something so nice like this. What is your advice to the youth of Volta, Ghana, West Africa, the world?
Thank you, Mr. Zuma. The black man have a purpose to be created. And after 1,000 times failed attempt, success is still possible. And every disappointing result keep us bringing us close to the success we can achieve. Joshua Maponga Marara from South Africa is doing it. He's trying to make people believe in the black people. He's trying to make black people look so strong, so original to their own self. And to me, I'm pursuing the same course with him, with the call I have, that let us know that we are black people. And for a reason, God chooses to create us who we are today. The little gods we have their role to play in our lives. And if our worship is being embedded again in our culture and seen as unique figure that make us one people, different kind of people, then it's only then that we can cross the bigger river. Thank you for coming, and I am sure that's the last question now.
Yeah, thank you so much to everyone watching this Volta region, this Ghana, this both walkway in between. So Ve Gbordome. So you can come and see Togbe anything spiritually, anything you want spiritually, but not as he said, not money for that one. Anything you want spiritually, just come, and the number will be there. You just contact them and everything will be so. And to all the university students at the Winneba and Dambai College of Education, one love to you, your big man Togbe. It's over here. And don't forget to share the video. And our officer, thanks so much. After if you have people you want to greet, at least your elders, you can mention their name, all those supporting you, so that they also know them.
Okay, thank you so much for giving the opportunity once again. I would like to use the opportunity to say hi to all my loved ones in the diaspora, both overseas, my big brother, my two big brother, Obed and Manfred. I say hello. I say hello to my father, Mr. Abuja, at Spaku, headmaster currently at Spaku. I say hello to you. Say hello to the people of the town, people Yelo. I say hello to Togbe Achu Alowato. May God richly bless you people. And to my very own friend, Sita and the family, I say hello. Again, the last one goes to my lovely mom. Mama Sweta, I say I love you so much. And to all those people helping to add value to my call, I'll never cease to pray for you. I say that whenever,
one proverb in Hebrew. One proverb in Hebrew.
One proverb in Hebrew.
Let's know the language.
The language now, you can speak away now,
Please say it.
Boko.
If you hear this one, okay, I'll explain it next year. Okay, I'll explain next year.
Thanks.
All right, welcome to the Borderless Africa,
Yeah, man.
and welcome to the African Question.
Yeah.
We are here praying to expose
Yeah.
the goodies that Africa has to the world, to the Africans in Africa and Africans in diaspora. Thank you very much for
Bye-bye.
coming. Bye bye.